This is Beetlejuice and Gary Retard and Pitch Eric. We're gonna go play Blackjack. All right?
How do you play Blackjack? Tell me.
Play cards. Win money.
How do you play?
Hey, you just play, you gotta play it.
So how do you win Blackjack?
Easy. Play by 9.
What do you need to win Blackjack?
Hey, I need a 6. I take the 6 and I'll play it all the way.
All right, let's say hi to Gary the Retard. How are you, Gary the Retard? It's good to see you here in Las Vegas.
I love it.
What have you been doing? Do you gamble? Do you play blackjack? What do you do?
I did when I first came here, I did.
Right,
I won
right.
$175.
You won some money?
When I first came here the first time, I won $175 right off the card table.
175 what?
Dollars.
And did you get a stripper from Club Paradise?
No.
No. No stripping?
No stripping, no nothing.
You haven't been over to Club Paradise?
I was going to do that one time, and I want to say it right over the air. I went in the little boys' room, and the guy gave me $100 to have like 5 lap dances.
All right, we'll talk about this later. What is it, Bubba Booey? All right, and Beetlejuice, hello, my friend. And what's your story? You up or are you down?
I'm up.
You're up?
Yeah.
How much you up?
Oh, at least 1,000.
1,000?
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow, I got to hang with Beetlejuice.
How much money do you play for a hand?
At least about $40.
$40 a hand. Wow. Beetlejuice is quite the player, so good luck to you today because we're going to be betting on you. What is it, Casey?
Hey, I know last night Beetle got into some little hijinks. He got a whore last night, Beetle did.
Did you get a whore last night?
Yeah,
Sure I
did you
did.
get one?
Yeah. Hey, Scott, let me ask you something.
I
Do you
got
have
2 dances last night.
Do you have
No.
all the wireless microphones up? Is that why the sound quality is so bad? I'm sorry, I got to do a little technical help here. And there seems like there's a room mic up.
I have the
Just-
one
yeah.
and Gary's because he was just using it.
And that's it?
Yeah.
All right. And yours and what else?
Well, I just.
All right. Okay.
That's it.
Yeah.
Boy, what?
Exactly. Mine, of course, is not up.
Okay. All right. So what is it, Beetlejuice? You got a whore in your room?
Yeah, I had one last night.
Yeah. And how was that going?
Oh, it was going great.
Yeah. How long did you have sex for?
Oh, at least over 3 hours.
I notice our dealer, Nikki, can't take her eyes off you. Most people cannot take their eyes off you, Beetle. When you speak, you're very commanding. You have charisma.
Yeah.
You know this, though, don't you? Everybody looks at you.
Hey, Howard, actually, the story I heard was that the whore was in his room, and the whore wouldn't have sex with Beetle, so Beetle kicked her out.
Is that right?
That's right.
Why wouldn't she have sex with you? I mean, she's a whore.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I said, get out. You don't want to do it? Get out.
Really? So that was the end of it?
That was the end of it.
All right, so you didn't have sex for 3 hours?
Nope.
No, you just had the
You
whore.
lied to us.
Where did you get this whore? Did you call up in the phone book?
Oh, no, she came in the club. She was in the club.
She was in a club.
I met that whore last night.
You
Yeah.
met her.
Yeah.
How did you meet the whore?
Remember I told you there was a woman that was reading my palm?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she kept telling me that something really special was going to happen to me right here at this bar very soon.
She was a whore.
Well, I figured it out. I mean,
Yeah.
first she said she was a palm reader. Then she told me she was a dancer. Then she told me that if I stuck around, something very good was going to happen.
Wow.
Yeah, I said it wasn't nothing better.
So, Beetle, she came up to the room with you, I guess.
Yeah.
And once in the room, she chickened out. Did you get naked in front of her?
Me?
Yeah.
Nah.
No.
She supposed to get naked. I don't know. She just left.
She just left. She said, this is too intense for me.
Yeah,
She couldn't handle the Beatles' juice.
that's right.
Understood.
Yeah.
All right. Hi, Pitch Eric. What about you? Why are you here? I thought you got a job. You owe tons of people money back in New York. You've been writing bad checks. You've been beating people for money.
That's over with.
It's over with.
Yeah.
Why are you here? Didn't you just get a job?
Yeah, they let me take the week off without pay.
What kind of how much money did we figure out that you owed? I mean, it was like a fortune, wasn't it?
Okay, first of all,
He owed like limo
he
drivers
owed the
money.
limo driver $2,700. We're not even going to talk. We didn't even bring up to you how the guy who you beat and wrote the bad check for your press photos wrote me, and then how the limo driver called me back, said you were supposed to pay him by April 1st. Shush. April 1st, nothing. April 15th, nothing. So Eric, of course, being the scam artist that he is, when I brought it up to him the other day, he says to me, "Oh yeah, I sent him a money order.
I did.
Like 2 days ago." First of all, who sends money orders?
On April 11th, I sent them a money order that I paid.
How much money did you send them? $500. All right.
I'm going to call him when we get back.
Are you telling the truth?
Yes, I am.
You're not lying.
No.
If we find out you're lying, you're banned from the show. Did you send them $500?
Yes, I did.
But why did you write the guy who did your press photos? Why would you write him a check? You don't write bad checks. You write checks that are on accounts that aren't even open.
Yeah.
And then you give me that retarded look when I ask you.
Yeah, what's the answer to all
See,
that?
Nikki was wondering, she saw these two weird guys, and he was normal. Now she knows he's really weird.
Yeah, our dealer's freaking out. Eric, if you got a job and you're making money, you owe all this money, how do you take a week off from work? You just got the job 2 months ago.
Well, actually, a month ago.
A month ago, yeah.
Yeah, they let me take a week off without pay.
Why wouldn't you want to work and get rid of all these debts? You don't need time off.
Yeah, you've had years of time off.
Plus, Eric, you owe so much money. What are you using for money out here? How much have you spent while you've been out here? You spent all that limo guy's money already?
Yeah, but I was playing Blackjack yesterday. I want to thank Ron, the limo driver, for helping
No,
me.
wait a second. Gary asked you a direct question. How are you playing blackjack with money that's not yours?
I brought money out here.
How much money did you bring out?
At 200.
200. That's 200 that you owe the limo driver.
Yeah, but every month I send the $500 money with it to the
No,
driver.
you haven't yet.
Well, I sent the first one to him.
Why don't you send him 700? With the 200 you shouldn't be playing blackjack with.
Well, when I get home and I pick up my paycheck, another 500 goes to him.
I don't even think you make 500 a month. What do you
Yeah.
think of that? Seriously.
What do you make a month?
I get paid every week, every Friday.
How much?
40 hours a week. How much an hour?
$11 an hour.
Really? What do you do?
I work in the parts department.
I thought you were.
I thought you were working for Marianne from Brooklyn in a car wash.
No, I work for Toyota in the parts department.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, in the parts department. I thought you worked for the park department. You said. Oh, the parts department at Toyota.
What a great commercial for Toyota.
Yeah, how could they have such a high safety record?
Yeah.
There's so many questions to ask High Pitch Eric. I mean, and why did the whore run out of Beetlejuice's room? Was she scared of his large? Remember? I mean,
I'd like to talk to
I
her.
guess she was scared.
I mean, who even knows if Gary the Retard really gambles here in Vegas? But we're about to play a game. And this is a great game. Each one of us, myself, Gary, Robin, Artie, and Stuttering John, and Fred, are all going to put up money, $200 apiece. And we're going to let you guys play blackjack. We're not allowed to coach you. We're not allowed to give you any sort of help.
We're not going to say anything?
That's right. Eric is sweating from his hands profusely.
Yeah, Eric.
Eric,
Howard,
why are you nervous,
no,
Eric?
because I played blackjack last night at 4 in the morning.
Right.
Ronnie, the limo driver, yells at me every time I take a hit on the blackjack table.
All right. Well, no one is going to help you now. We're going to help
Nobody's
Beetle.
gonna yell.
We're going to put up the money. You're going to play for us. Okay, Beetle?
Hey,
All
Howard.
right.
You got it.
All right. And Gary, you understand what you're going to do?
I've been trying to practice, but it's been so long since I did it. I think I know what I'm doing.
All right.
I hope.
All right. All right. Let's see what happens. All right. Here we go. Howard has Beetlejuice.
Lucky
So
you.
I have $200 that I'm going to hand Beetlejuice. He's going to play blackjack. He can play it any way he wants. Robin has High Pitch Eric.
Oh.
Now, I think you might do okay with him, Robin, because he's played at least. Fred has Gary the Retard. Give him your
Yes.
200.
Yes.
Artie Lang has Gary the Retard.
Oh, really? So me and
Yes.
Fred are both on
That's
Gary.
right. So he gets to play with $400.
Woo! Give it.
Stuttering John has High Pitch Eric.
Oh, no.
Why? I think you're in best shape there, don't you think?
He's retarded.
All right. And then Gary has Beetlejuice.
Beetlejuice. I'm not Beetlejuice.
That's right.
That's right. Woo!
Now, Gary, let me understand something. The three guys are going to play blackjack right now. The dealer has all the money.
Right.
Right. Well, she's giving them their chips. Yeah.
Right. I understand that.
They're each starting with $400 of all of our money.
That's
So-
right. Some of them have 400. Some of them have 200.
No, they all have
No,
400.
they all
do
have
they?
400. Yeah.
6 of us gave them 200 each.
Oh, good. Okay. So now, if they want to hit on 21 even, is the dealer allowed to break those rules?
Nikki, what's the deal? If a guy has 21 and he says hit me, are you allowed to give him a hit?
Absolutely.
Good. Okay.
So
good.
you have to do whatever they tell you to do.
Yeah.
Good. All right. So you guys are on your own. Nikki is not going to help you at all. You can hit or stick with your cards.
Yeah.
Beetlejuice, do you want to hit or stick?
Oh, I'll stick with it.
You stick.
Whatever he gets.
We haven't even given you the cards yet, and you're sticking.
Now, Beetlejuice,
Yeah.
do you know how much you want to bet?
Oh, I bet it.
This is really
I
funny.
bet it all the way.
You're going to bet it all the way. All right.
I
Let's.
just saw Gary the
That's
retard.
smart.
He didn't want to give up the $400 to get chips. He doesn't
I
even
know. I saw. All right. He doesn't even understand that concept.
Yeah.
All right. So
All right, guys. Now we're going to play blackjack. Gary the Retard, Beetlejuice, and High Pitch Eric. Beetlejuice has my money and Gary's money.
Right.
Gary the Retard has Fred and Artie's money.
Yep.
High Pitch Eric has
got
Stuttering
the
John and
money.
Robin's money.
I'm gonna.
All right, let's put the bets on the table and let's see what the guys do. All right, High Pitch Eric has bet $100. Beetlejuice. High Pitch Eric.
High pitch, Eric. She's not. That's your spot right there.
All right. High pitch Eric has bet $200. Beetlejuice has bet $200.
And Gary can't find where to
That's
put
right.
it.
Beetlejuice is playing like shell game with the girl.
And Beetlejuice is.
One spot.
Beetlejuice, your spot's over there.
Now,
All right. Beetlejuice doesn't know how to put his money down on the table. Okay, Beetlejuice. And Gary, put down your money. How much you want to bet?
Right there. On the
Right on there. All right. He bet $100.
Nice bet.
All right.
Nice bet.
That's
High
good.
pitch Eric has $200 on the table. Beetlejuice has $300.
Yeah.
And Gary the Retard has $100. And
hang
here
it
goes
on the
Nikki
line.
You're right.
And Nikki
giving the cards. High pitch Eric has a 4. Beetlejuice gets an ace. And Gary the Retard has a 9.
All right.
Nikki gives herself a down card, of course. And high pitch Eric gets a jack and a 4, which is 14. Beetlejuice gets an ace and a 7, which is a soft 18. And Gary the Retard gets a 19. And a second card for Nikki. And I believe she's going to go to Eric first. We have to keep quiet while
Right,
Eric
okay.
asks the dealer. Just tell the dealer what you want to do, Eric.
I want to hit.
All right. Eric takes a hit. Okay, Eric, what do you want now? You have a 10, a 7, and a 4.
I'm staying.
You're staying. All right. All right. The crowd approves. You have a 10, a 7, and a 4, which is 21, actually. Okay, Beetlejuice, you have an ace and a 7. What do you want to do?
Take a hit.
You take a hit. He takes a hit, and he gets an 8, which is now 8, an ace, and a 7, which is...
16.
I know, but I'm wondering if I should even announce that. But
No, I think we should just let him play.
all right, Beetle, go ahead and play.
Nah.
You're going to stick?
Stick it.
He's sticking with 16 against a 10. Gary, you have a 10 and a 9. What do you want to do?
I want to hit.
All right, Gary takes a hit.
Come on, give it to me.
Go ahead, Gary, give it to her. It's a 4, Gary. What do you want to do now? You have a 10, a 9, and a 4. What do you want to do?
No.
Stick?
Stick.
All right, he sticks and he loses his money.
You lost.
We went over. You had a 19, Gary. 21 would have won it. You had a good
He's
hand.
not going to understand
All
that.
right, okay. You
Yeah.
lost. You lost.
Me and Fred are very excited.
All right, Nikki's turning over her cards. Beetlejuice has a 20, and the winner is High Pitch Eric, who had 21. Beetlejuice loses. Gary, let me ask you something. What's 19 and 4?
I don't know.
You don't know. Okay, that was where you ran into trouble.
Do you
Right.
understand that you're trying to get to 21 in the game?
Yes, I know that.
All right.
I know that one.
All right, good job, Gary. Beetlejuice, you got $100 I see up on the table. You got it on the wrong circle. Move it over.
Yes, move it over.
Okay, Gary the Retard is betting $100, and High Pitch Eric has $200 up.
Right.
All right, one more hand and that's it. Here we go. Nikki gives High Pitch Eric a king. Beetlejuice has an 8, and Gary the Retard has a 3. Down card for Nikki. High Pitch Eric has 17 with a 7. Beetlejuice gets a king, which makes it 18. And Gary the Retard gets another 3. He has 6. The dealer takes another down card. High Pitch Eric, the dealer turns over a queen. It's a 10. Okay, a 10. Eric, you have a 10 and a 7. What are you going to do?
I'm going to stay.
All right, Eric seems to know what he's doing. Beetlejuice, you have a 10 and an 8. What do you want to do?
Well, I'll stay.
You're staying.
Wow.
All right, you sure?
Take the hit.
You're gonna. What do you want to do? You want to hit or you want to stay? You got a 10 and an 8.
Oh, I'll stay.
You stay. All right.
All right.
Gary the Retard, you have 2 3s. What do you want to do?
Stay.
You want to stay.
You want to stay too.
Yes.
All right.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
You want to stay
I want to stay.
with a 6. Okay, good. All right. Gary has decided to stay. The dealer has a queen. She turns over a card. She has a 4. 14. Gary the Retard's philosophy might have worked. A 5 and a 19. The dealer pulls a 19. Gary, your 6
You
didn't
lost
win.
again, Gary.
Beetlejuice, you lost with an 18, and High Pitch Eric, you lost with a 17. But I got to hand it to Beetlejuice and Eric. They did play the right way. Gary, you had a 6. You could have, you could have gone without going over.
In fact, the 5 would have been his next card. That would have been 11.
Right, and then
And then a 10 might have been 21.
Gar, this is something you read in the Blackjack book. A 19 always beats a 6.
that's right. Well, Beetlejuice, do you have any money left?
No, Howard Mine.
Beetlejuice, do you have any money left?
I got one.
You don't have any money on. I mean, on the table. I don't want you to do your own money.
Of the money you started with, do you have any left? The money that was right there.
You got any chips? No.
2 left.
You got 2 left, Gary? You gonna put them up?
Yeah.
Put them up, buddy.
Put it up.
Yeah,
Put
go
them
ahead.
up. Put them up there.
Go nuts, Gar.
High Pitch, what about you? Beetlejuice just pulled $5 chip out of his pocket.
Wow.
He had it.
High Pitch is betting $100, and the dealer begins to deal.
Come on, baby, give us.
High pitch Eric has a 3. Gary the retard gets an ace.
Yes.
Yeah, Beetlejuice is out of this deal. That's right.
Yes.
Yeah, we don't want you to waste your own money.
Vegas.
Good. All right, and Nikki keeps it down. Okay, an 8 and a 3 for high pitch Eric. We're not going to tell him what to do. A 9 and an ace for Gary the retard, and a 6 for the dealer. Now, high pitch Eric, you have an 8 and a 3. What do you want to do?
I'm going to take a hit.
You're going to take a hit. All right. He gets a 3. You have an 8, a 3, and a 3.
I'm staying.
You're going to stay with that. All right. Very good. Gary the retard, you have an ace and a 9. What do you want to do?
That's kind of hard to discussion.
What?
That's kind of discussion. I'm trying to think.
You're trying to think. It's a tough decision.
Yes.
The dealer has a 6. You have an ace and a 9.
This is one of the hardest hands to figure out.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Fred and Artie are banking on you to make the right decision. They've given you their money and your trust.
Yeah.
An ace and a 9. What do you want to do?
Stay.
You want to stay or you want to hit?
Hit.
You want to hit?
Hit.
All right.
One hit.
All right. He wants a hit on an ace and a 9.
Hit. Come on. Give me a good card.
He got a 5.
Stay.
You want to stay? No, well, let's talk it over. You had a 20, but
Right.
now, unfortunately, you have a 15.
He keeps ruining his hands.
So what do you want to do? You want to stay or you want to hit?
Stay.
You want to stay. You sure?
Yes.
All right. He wants to stay with a 15. The dealer has a 6. She turns over a card. 6 and a 5 is an 11. She has 11. She turns over her card. She gets a 10. It's 21.
Oh, boy.
And we have 2 losers. 2 losers.
Of course, again, if Gary didn't take the 5, the dealer has a whole other thing going on against
That's
the
right.
20.
Right.
That's right. Well, you had a 20, Gary. You would have won probably. But unfortunately, you ruined your hand.
You know, I think Gary's using the Fibonacci system.
Yeah.
Gary, do you understand? You keep taking your good cards and making them bad cards. You're making them bad
All
by
right.
taking these
You
hits.
know what I don't understand? I just saw his level of play, and he claims he's been playing around here. That's impossible, right?
Right.
Gary, you don't play blackjack by yourself, do you?
No.
Is it
You don't.
allowed? Is it against the law?
It's got to be.
Unfortunately, no.
It's not
Oh, it's
against
not?
law. You know what?
Oh, my
You
goodness.
you lost yesterday, so you know what?
I just lost now, too.
Good.
Yeah, thanks.
Good.
Don't you think it should be against the law, Nikki, as a dealer, to let
Well,
Gary
you know,
play?
sometimes in Vegas you can't tell if they're drunk or
Right.
if they've got
Yeah.
Are you drunk or are you retarded?
or if
Retarded.
You're retarded. All right. Yeah. Well, in this
But
case, we
Artie
know.
has
Challenged.
sounded like that sometimes.
Yes.
Yeah, I've said, hey.
Well, here's what we have to settle up now. Gary, you lost all of Fred and Artie's money.
Thank you.
Beetlejuice, you lost all of my money and Gary's money. But how did a high pitch Eric do?
He has 300 left.
He only lost 100.
He only lost 100, so you boys get 300 back. You only lost
No.
$50 apiece.
No, that's Stuttering John and me.
Oh, stuttering in you. Okay.
Yeah.
You lucked out. You had high pitch Eric.
Yeah.
He seemed to have a command of the game somewhat.
Somewhat.
And I gave $200 away to Beetlejuice.
Yeah. Yes, John.
You know, there's just another funny high pitch Eric story. You know, when he gets off the plane, he requests a wheelchair, and they got to push him out of the airplane.
What is that about?
Because my feet were killing me.
Oh.
Don't give that excuse. Hey, Howard, I got something to say about this.
I have-
Hey, hold on a minute, Eric. I got something to say about this. When I came to see Howard, you didn't pay for none of you didn't pay, hopefully, for none of the limo rides either. And I'm mad at you about that, Eric.
I did ask for a wheelchair. My feet
Oh,
are
poor baby.
killing me.
You're right. Now, Eric,
Yeah.
why would you ask the airline for a wheelchair?
Because I couldn't walk my feet.
Why can't you walk?
Because my feet were very sore.
Eric, this is what happens. You're obese, right? You know that you're obese. You're not fat, you're obese. So you realize the only way you're going to be less than obese is to exercise. If you can't walk off a plane, you're only going to get bigger.
Eric, Gary, no offense, you're almost close to high pitch Eric's size. You know, I mean, you're going to be wheeling around in a wheelchair very
You
soon.
better start
Don't
asking
even.
for
Don't even.
All right, listen, that was called Wack Pack Blackjack.
Yes.
We've
You know-
never seen it before, and we'll never see it again.
That was mine and Fred's favorite bit so far.
That was the biggest waste of $200 I've ever seen. We'll be back right. What is it, high pitch?
Sal will stop when he says hello.
All right, we're going to be back right after these words.
I'm trying